you smell what The Rock is cooking?
Have you ever wondered what it was like to be a heavyweight champion? Well, today I'm going to show you how to do that. You may never know when you need to do the rock bottom or the people's elbow, but today you'll find out how to do it and when you need to do it in any situation that arouses. You may never know when you need to do the people's elbow or the rock bottom. You could be just walking around your neighborhood, hanging out with friends, or defending your heavyweight title. Today, with these easy steps, we're going to show you how to do this. Now, first off, you're not going to want to go right into the rock bottom and the people's elbow. You want to weaken your opponent first. I mean, he may be coming at you, grabbing at you, punching you, kicking you, so you can't just go straight into that. So you may want to give a few elbows or punch him in the kidney type deal, whatever you want to do. I'll demonstrate. Attack. See, now I'm being attacked. So obviously I cannot go into the rock bottom at this point. So what I'm going to do while his hands are on me is I'm going to take my right elbow and I'm going to elbow him in the stomach like this. Once I do that, he has taken all of his arms off of me, so he is totally exposed. So I'm going to put my left arm on his shoulder, move like this, my right arm on this shoulder, and I'm going to knee him in the head. When I knee him to the head, he is going to fall down. So I've just kneed him into the head, and he's falling down onto the ground. He falls down onto the ground. Now you have the element of surprise on your side, because he's laying there unconscious on the ground. So what you do in this scenario is you go behind him and you wait for him to come back to and rise to his feet. Watch this. Now I have him in position, ready to be rock bottom. If you notice what I've done, he was completely surprised at this takeover. He was turned the opposite way. I was motioning for him to come this way, just mocking him. He's now turned over, and I've taken his right arm, thrown it over my left shoulder, taking my left arm and putting it over his chest onto his right shoulder. So we're right here and we're in place. Right arm over my shoulder, my left arm over his right shoulder across his chest. With my right arm, I'm going to either place my hand on his buttocks or on his backside, around the lower back area, to be able to have stable support for whenever I'm going to lift him up off the ground. In this case, with him being a little on the bigger side, I'm going to put my arm on his buttocks to be ready to lift him in the air for the rock bottom. Now you have successfully performed the rock bottom. On to the next step. Next phase. Now that you have performed the rock bottom, your opponent or your attacker should be on the ground unconscious. Sometimes this works. You can get the quick 3 count or you can get up and walk away, no big deal. But sometimes you have to do a little more insult to injury to make sure that you have successfully won the heavyweight championship. So what I call this is the people's elbow. Step 1, straddle your partner as so. Step 2, just to mock your partner or your attacker just a little bit, take your arms just like this, just about parallel to your feet, about waist high to your body, and you're going to take your arms and move them in this motion right here. My right arm is over my left arm. Now I move them back out with the same motion. Now my left arm is over my right arm. One more time, right arm over my left arm. Because this is just to show people that you have won, that you're a winner. In fast, it's going to look like this. Now you're going to successfully perform the people's elbow. If you're right-handed, you're going to step to where your right elbow is over your partner or over your attacker. If you're left-handed, then you're going to step to where your left elbow is over your partner or attacker. Me being right-handed, I'm going to move over as so. Just to add a little more insult to injury upon my opponent or attacker, I'm going to do a little jive or a jig or whatever you want to call it with my shoulders, just as so. You know, see this? I'm moving my shoulders back and forth. And on that last little pump downwards, I'm going to pick my right arm up where my elbow is extended out, and then I'm going to fall on the ground as hard as I possibly can, bringing all my force from my right side of my body with the elbow into my opponent's chest. So in fast motion, it looks like this. 1, 2, 3. Just like that, you become the heavyweight champion of the world. You then grab your belt in success, raise it high above your head in victory, look to the crowd. The crowd's cheering your name. Raise one hand. Take that sniff of victory. Congratulations, you're the heavyweight champion. However, if you were being attacked and this was a life or death situation, you've just now escaped death. Congratulations on another day of living.
If you smell what The Rock is cooking.